In the early hours of July 26th, Chance went live, for some reason barely audible as he spoke. Chance claimed that he would be proving that he was a musical genius, clarifying that he would be doing so by playing his keyboard while blindfolded. After tying a necktie around his head, Chance began to play along to a number of songs, beginning with one by Linkin Park. He did not remain in key whatsoever during these covers.
What's up, everyone? So, I've seen a lot of people talk a lot of shit. And I mean a lot of shit about how I suck at doing this, how I suck at doing that. Well, I'm going to prove to you guys that I truly am a musical genius when it comes to playing the piano. And instead of doing it like I normally do, I'm going to, like I'm not going to do it regular where I can see the keys. Oh, no. That would be too easy. Instead, I am going to blindfold myself with this, which, if you guys can't tell, is this right here. It is a solid black tie. And I mean solid black. Like, you can even see for yourselves. You cannot see through this at all. There's no seeing through this. There's no being able to peek through this. As you can see, there's no peek hole, which is your typical, run-of-the-mill tie. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play different songs on piano with this tied around my eyes. The only time I will ever remove it is if I'm changing songs. That is the only time. But other than that, it is not coming off. It will be tied around my head the entire time. Now, with that being said, let's get this started, shall we? Now, as you guys can tell, it is fully tied in the back. And it is tucked in behind my ears here so that, I can obviously hear. And also, to take it a little bit of a step further, I do have my eyes closed, but I am able to feel for my controller, which is right here.
Chance began another stream hours later, claiming that he would be exposing Masshole reports as the failure that he had determined that she was. Chance said that when Masshole, or Kate, had catfished him back in April, she had originally claimed that she was 17 years old, rather than 14. Clearly under the impression that this cleared him, Chance made it known that the age of consent in Ohio was 16 years old, and that he had therefore broken no laws. He claimed that Kate had failed at catching him being predatory, saying that she had audio of a phone call between herself and him on her channel that proved his point. Chance, as expected, provided no evidence to support this claim. He would go on to claim that he was smarter than Kate, and that he was also a musical prodigy, citing his badly played piano covers from earlier as proof.
We have some things to discuss. Seeing as nobody wants to let the trolling go, I'm going to speak very real facts on it and expose Masshole reports for what she is. A failure of a troll. Now, Masshole reports. We all know who you are. We all know what you're about. We all know what you did to me by now. By now, everyone knows what you've done. Or tried to do, I should say. And yes, I say tried to do very tightly. Or very loosely. Because of this very reason. See, when we first spoke, now correct me if I'm wrong, when you first started the troll, and you called me on the phone that day, you pretended to be 17 years old, correct? You said that you were still in high school, correct? You said that you were about to graduate. Now, in case you are ill-informed or not up to date with the laws, here in the state of Ohio, the legal age of consent is 16. You pretended to be 17. And your plan would have worked. And it almost did work. Except for one minor flaw in your little trolling. See, after I sent you the photos and the videos, just as you did me, you pretended to be 14. Therefore, your troll is a fail. You first pretend to be 17, and then you switch it up to being 14. That sounds pretty suspicious, doesn't it, people? I mean, she's got the phone call on her live stream. It's right there. You guys can listen to it. She claims to be 17, and then oddly pretends to be 14. That sounds pretty fishy if you ask me. Yes, after she claimed to be 17 in the phone call. That sounds pretty fishy to me. Alright, first you claim to be 17 on the phone call, and then you turn around and pretend to be 14 in the text messages after you claimed to be 17. I mean, that just does not add up. You run around here saying that I'm a pedophile. Who's the real pedophile here? That sure as fuck ain't me. Your plan almost worked. Had you claimed to be 14, it would have worked. If you had just gone a couple years under, or 1 year under. See, if you would have gone down to, say, 14 or 15 and stuck with it, then yeah, it would have worked. But instead, you claim to be 17 at first, and then you turn around and say, oh, I'm 14. Which is it? See, that's your problem. You've been outsmarted by somebody like myself who is clearly not only smarter than you, but is also an artistic genius, in which I think I proved last night that I am a true musical prodigy.
Beginning a new stream, Chance said that he and his friend were supposedly putting together a NASCAR league in a video game before attempting to launch into a rant about DMs he had received regarding the text he had sent to a supposed minor. The rant was immediately interrupted by Sally, who Chance responded to in an annoyed fashion. After she advised him that Monday Night Raw was currently live on Channel 40, Chance, who muttered that he didn't care about this information, resumed his rant. He again claimed with no evidence that Kate had pretended to be 17 rather than 14, seemingly unaware that a 30-year-old man hitting on a 17-year-old girl was still extremely strange. Chance rambled on about this for about an hour, repeating the same information over and over as usual.
So, since everyone wants to talk about this, we're going to talk about it. Now, if you guys didn't know, I was in the middle of working on my car. If you guys do or don't know, I'm helping a good buddy of mine to found the first ever Forza Motorsports NASCAR League. I was sitting down, working on the road, getting ready for the upcoming races, and helping to lay down some of the rules and stuff, when I kept on getting blown up in my DMs on Xbox, as well as in my emails and this and that and the other, of these people saying that they saw the messages. Hold on, guys. What?
Raw's on 40.
Okay. Don't care. But people have been sitting there saying all these things about how they saw the messages, they saw the screenshots, they heard all this different stuff. It's not just my truth, it's the real, legitimate truth. The truth that Masshole Reports, aka Kate Peters, refuses to tell you guys. She refuses to share this info because she knows it's going to incriminate her. See, when Kate first started this troll, she called me pretending to be a 17-year-old in high school who was getting bullied. She pretended to be 17. And that's what she refuses to tell you guys. It was on the fucking phone call. Listen to the goddamn phone call. Listen back to the phone call that she supposedly has on her channel, people. Go back and listen to it. Love, you're wrong on that. You are very wrong on that. And I can prove your point invalid. I can prove that you, my friend, are dead ass wrong. She claimed to be 17. Now, let me tell you this. Ask yourselves this. Ask yourselves this. Why would somebody who claims to be 17 on a phone call, why would somebody who claims to be 17 on a phone call turn around after I send photos and videos to her, pretend to be 14? Ask yourselves that. It doesn't make any sense, people. That was after the fact. And I did not say 14 specifically. I was not specific. That is only your judgment. That is your assumption. That is your assumption that I said she was 14. I never specified. All I said is that she was underage. And guess what? Here in Ohio, the state law of consent is 16, motherfuckers. Therefore, your argument is invalid. Your argument is negated, defeated, destroyed. And no, I did not backbone. I know exactly what I said. I said specifically, I thought that she was 17 because she initially told me she was 17. I'm not going to argue with you pussy-ass motherfuckers. See, the fact of the matter is, she's not telling you guys the real motherfucking truth. But I'm telling you the real goddamn truth. I'm telling you the fucking truth. The truth that bitch refuses to leak out. Which is the fact that she first pretended to be 17. The phone call's right there on our channel. Go listen to it. Don't believe me? Go back to the live stream where she played the audio call. If she even has it. And the fact is, I am not a pedophile. And the fact that she claimed to be 17, okay, and with the age of consent here, that proves I am not a pedophile, motherfuckers.
That evening, Chance began another stream to address, quote, rogue mods, referencing people he had made moderators in his chat who had been tampering with his supposed community. He called out both Rumor Research and Tonic as the culprits before explaining at length their reasons for holding animosity towards him. He told the tale of an encounter he had in 2020 with an artist by the name of Rustic Angel, which did not relate to what he was talking about in any other way. He claimed that the rogue mods were after him due to having shown support for an online acquaintance called Jenny. Chance told Tonic that he should make content that was original, unaware of the glaring projection present in this request. Chance claimed that he was part of the truther community before mocking Rumor Research in a childish manner and claiming that she had illegally gathered information on Music Biz Marty in the past.
Well. You didn't think I would catch on the rogue mods, did you? Now, since my last live, I've been doing a lot of digging, a lot of researching, and quite a lot of investigating, interrogating, and asking questions. And I came up with some answers. And I know exactly who the rogue mods are now and what they plan on doing. And those rogue mods, I am going to call out by name right the fuck now, which are the channels known as Tonic and Sales, which we all know Tonic by now, he's a little bitch, and Rumor Research. Now, I understand why Tonic hates me. That's because of the fact that I get so much attention and he doesn't. So I know everybody knows why he hates me. But a lot of people don't know the history behind Rumor Research and why she has a hatred for me. And I'll explain that to you. See, late last year, I got to meet somebody that I thought was a good person. Somebody who I had looked up to in the art community by the name of Rustic Angel. Now, Rustic, like I said, I had been watching her videos several years prior. I had followed her from the very beginning. I followed a lot of her steampunk-based artwork like I do sometimes. I had followed a lot of her crafting stuff and whatnot. And, and I'll admit, I was a fan. And I even got the chance to talk to her on a live stream face to face. I had her on my live and got to talk to her. Now, little did I know that she would turn out to be a total and utter bitch. which disappointed me because I was a fan. The reason why Rumor and Rustic and their community hate me is because I stuck up for somebody by the name of Jenny, who a lot of you guys know Jenny from the block. She's a very good friend of mine in real life. You know, she's one of my big supporters. She's a very good friend of mine. Now, Rumor hates me because I stick up for Jenny. And I put the bitch in her goddamn place every fucking time. I know what their plans are. Rumor and Tonic have decided to team up to try to take over where Marty left off. Yeah, you heard me. Tonic and Sales and Rumor Research want to take down everybody in Marty's community, including myself. All because they want the fucking attention. Like Tonic, get a grip, you fucking loser. No one likes you. At all. You're a shitty fucking person. If you want to make fucking content, be original, motherfucker. Be fucking original. Like, dude, what happened to your gameplay channel, dude? That was original stuff. I'll admit, your gameplay channel was fucking dope. Go back to doing that, you fucking bum. And as for Rumor Research, bitch, I know why you hate me. And I'm here to tell you right the fuck now, I ain't backing down for no motherfucking body because guess what, bitch? I got backup. You think your bitch-ass community can stop me? That's a laugh. That's a laugh, man. Like, you really think that your shitty-ass fucking community can bring me down? What's the matter, bitch? You fake-ass hoe. You mad at the fact that I'm with the truther community? That I expose motherfuckers like you that are fake as fuck? Oh, what's the matter, Rumor? You triggered at the fact that, oh, wait, you're fake. And let's not forget that you like to get illegal information like you did on Marty. You illegally got information on Marty that you shouldn't have had. And that's how you ruin these people. You get information illegally, and then you try to use it against them. That's what you fucking do. Because you're a fucking low-life, no-life having little bitch. So go ahead. Do all the research on me that you want, bitch. You won't find jack shit except the fucking record from 2012. That's all you'll find on me.
The following day, Chance went live to perform a full album of new music. He failed to properly begin the stream 3 times in a row, eventually succeeding in his goal and advising the audience that the stream would be a dark journey. He said that their minds would be, quote, fucked with, and that they would be taking a ride with the, quote, Raven of Darkness.
What the fuck is up, you guys? And it doesn't want to work. Son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Yo, why is this giving me... What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are ready to take a dark journey with me. Because all the songs, despite a couple covers that I might do, are off my brand new album that I've been working on for quite some time now. I hope you guys are ready to have your minds fucked with and to travel to a dark, dark place. So let me take you on a journey inside my mind of darkness. Let me take you on a ride with me on the Raven of Darkness.
A while later, Chance began a stream to let his viewers know that he would be letting his YouTube channel die to escape the supposed war taking place on the platform. Chance made it clear that he did not ask to be dragged into the war, comparing himself to a cigarette, a child's toy, and a pinball. He asserted that he was, in fact, a human being and that he had been passed around since Jamie Nicole had passed away the year prior. Chance claimed that he was on YouTube to make a living doing things that he enjoyed, despite the fact that he had made little to no money in his 12 years on the platform at the time. He made it known that he would not be deleting the channel, opting to simply abandon it instead. He then read a poem he had supposedly written on the 26th, asking if his current position in life was what he was meant to experience.
I have something that needs to be talked about that I'm honestly sick and tired of, which is continuing on a channel where I keep getting dragged into a fucking war that I never asked to be part of. Now, many of you guys are wondering, well, your title is letting your channel die. That is true. I am going to let this channel die. And you want to know why I'm going to let this channel die? Because I'm tired of being dragged into a fucking war that I never asked to be brought into in the beginning. It's like, if I'm not friends with one person, this other group over here attacks me for being friends with that person. And then if I'm friends with this group over here, these guys attack me. I'm tired of being dragged into the middle of a fucking war I never once asked to be part of. I mean, I get it. I look different. I'm interesting. I'm intriguing to people. But that doesn't mean you gotta treat me like a goddamn sideshow and pass me around like a goddamn cigarette, man. I'm a fucking human being, not a goddamn cigarette that you guys can pass around and smoke all day. So, with this war continuing on and people constantly fighting over who's gonna get my channel, you know what? I say this. If you guys really want my channel that badly, you guys can fucking have it. You guys can have this fucking channel. Say what you want about me. Post what you want. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's fucking stupid. You guys are using me for goddamn content. I'm not your goddamn fucking puppet, bro. I'm a human being. I'm not a fucking puppet that you guys can toy around with. I'm a human fucking being. You know, ever since Jamie's passing, you motherfuckers have sat there and passed me around over and over and over and over like I'm some sort of fucking plaything. I'm not a fucking children's play toy. Yeah, I know some of you don't, Johnny, and I get that. But I'm aiming this at the ones that do think of me that way. I'm fucking tired of it. You want to know what I signed up for when I started this platform back in 2009? You know what I signed up for? To make a living for myself doing things that I enjoy doing. Things such as music, artwork, poetry, gaming, stuff like that I personally enjoy. I didn't sign up to get passed around like a goddamn pinball. Oh, I know some of you guys do, and to those that do support me, To those that do support me, I appreciate that. And here's the thing, I know what you guys are thinking. Am I deleting the channel? No, I'm not deleting the channel. I'm not deleting it. I know what you guys are thinking. You're going to delete the channel. No, I'm not. I'm not getting rid of it. It's just going to basically sit there, in a sense. I'm tired of motherfuckers coming in, trying to take over my streams, hijack my channel, and then start banning motherfuckers like they fucking own me. I'm not a fucking children's plaything, motherfuckers. I'm a goddamn human being. I deserve to be treated as such. Matter of fact, let me read off to you guys one of my poems I wrote literally just last night. It doesn't actually have a title yet. I'm still working on that. Wait, is this the right one? Wait, yeah, it is. With darkness now surrounding me, I await the unknown fate. Is it a dark demise? Am I really seeing demons with these cold Shinigami eyes? Or am I seeing dark thoughts that wander through my eyes, created through these nightmares? Am I the bridge between life and death, or am I the cursed burden upon this earth? For I have been an outcast since birth. Is this who I'm meant to be? A slave to the dark, broken, hopeless, afraid? Or can I find a way out of this nightmare, shrouded in the veil of darkness? That poem right there is basically me asking, is this life what is meant for me? This dark life that I've been pushed into.
Hours later, Chance went live, titling the stream A Family Decision. He claimed that he, Sally, and Ed had had a serious discussion regarding his online activity, and that they had collectively decided that he should leave YouTube. His reason for making another stream to confirm his departure is unclear, as he had basically just repeated his points from the prior stream. He again referenced the NASCAR league he was supposedly starting up in a video game, before discussing how sick he was of negativity. He also claimed that he was working on a new book entitled The Weeping Raven. Chance claimed that the last time he had painted an art piece was before he had been catfished by Kate in April, seemingly forgetting the fact that he had painted multiple pieces since then, and had even painted a few live on stream and attempted to sell them through online shops which Kate herself had hijacked.
I know many of you are probably wondering, what's the family decision? What's going on? What's the big deal this time? And I can already see you are already thinking I'm either deleting my channel or I'm leaving for good, but I'm not. After the last live stream a little bit ago, I sat down and had a discussion with my family. I had a very long discussion with my family, actually. We sat down and talked about it. And seeing as this war is not going to end anytime soon, since nobody wants to, let me leave the war on my own, or let me leave, I'm removing myself from this YouTube drama. And I am leaving this channel behind for a while. Now, don't get it wrong. I'm not deleting this channel, but I'm not going to be posting on this channel for a good while. And because I have some other things that I would like to focus on, such as doing my poetry and on my brand new poetry channel, which I will be posting about very, very soon in the very near future, as well as helping to found the Forza Motorsport 7 first ever NASCAR league. Those are just a couple things that, I really want to focus on. Because I've been so focused on, this channel that it's become hard for me to do anything that I truly enjoy. And honestly, I don't want to be involved in this war anymore. I'm truly tired of the negativity that I've been getting. I've been doing really good for myself. I've been doing really good up until recently when people started taking over my channel and hijacking my live streams and this and that and the other. I'm honestly tired of it. I don't want to be involved in this fucking YouTube battle. To me, this whole YouTube fucking faction war type deal that's going on is stupid to me. Like, from an outsider looking in, as somebody that never asked to be involved in the YouTube war, my view on it is this. Why battle over subs? Like, there's plenty of subscribers to go around. There's plenty of people that you guys can drag in as your audience. And honestly, I'm quite honestly tired of being called a fucking pedophile when clearly I'm not. I done proved myself innocent the other day in front of millions of people right here on my own channel. I cleared my name. I spilled the very real truth about the events that actually took place with Masshole Reports. I cleared my name up. But yet, I still get called a pedophile when clearly I'm not. And because I know myself. I know that if I don't step away and I focus on other things, that's all I'm going to be able to focus on. And I don't want that kind of negative energy in my life. Right now, I got some pretty good things going through my mind. I got some really good things going for me. And I want to keep it that way. I want to keep that positive energy going. I want to keep that positive vibe going. And in order for me to keep that positive vibe going, I need to step away from the channel and focus on other things, such as, like I said, I'm doing my poetry, trying to, work on my brand new book that I'm working on called The Weeping Raven, which is going to entail a lot of my poetry that I've done and a lot of my dark artwork, a lot of my dark artistry, as well as focusing on other things with some friends of mine, which is focusing on, the world's first ever Forza Motorsport 7 NASCAR League, building that up and, doing that, competing in actual NASCAR events through Motorsport 7 and, getting other drivers involved, like that kind of stuff. Like, I want to focus on those things. I want to focus on, getting back into to the things that matter to me, like my artwork. As you guys know, I'm very gifted when it comes to doing both digital horror style art and abstract paintings. I want to focus on that stuff again. I want to focus on, things that truly matter to me. Because the last time I worked on any paintings was about 3 months ago. Before all this shit started, the last time I touched any of my paint work was about 3 months ago. That was the last time I ever touched any of my paint work was 3 months ago, before this whole Masshole Reports thing popped off. And I want to get back to that. I want to get back to doing my painting and my artwork and my poetry, stuff that I did before this whole war came about.
That night, Chance, who had left YouTube 2 times that day, went live on YouTube shrouded in darkness, mocking those who had claimed that he would be back, despite currently proving them right by coming back. He then launched into a rant to confirm that he was, in fact, leaving. He repeatedly called trolls in the chat homophobic slurs and claimed that they had ruined his supposedly good reputation. He said that he was walking away from YouTube for good this time, and that all he had ever done was try to provide for his family. Chance then began yelling about a list of things that he, quote, didn't sign up for, most of which were things that he had brought upon himself, before yelling at a troll in the chat and calling him a racial slur.
I know what you guys are thinking. Well, dude, you just said that you want to leave it. What's going on? Or, oh, you'll be back. You'll be back. You're not gonna delete your channel. You'll be back. Well, while I was eating dinner a few minutes ago, I really thought about it. And I mean, really and truly thought about it. And because of you fucking trolls, I have to leave. Do I want to? No. But you made it that way. You made me have to leave. You ruined my reputation, ruined my name, ruined everything I try to fucking build. Everything I've tried to build over the years to be able to try to provide for my family, you guys ruined. You fucking trolls coming in, pretending to be my friend, backstabbing me when you felt it was convenient for you. And actually, yes, I did. I had a very good reputation, motherfucker. No, you motherfuckers ruined the good reputation that I fucking had, you little bitch-ass faggot. And Mary, shut your fucking mouth, you little bitch-ass troll. Matter of fact, why don't you faggots get out of here? Cause this ain't for you. This is for the fucking fans. Those that truly supported me. But I will say this. All you trolls should be ashamed of yourselves. Nope, I'm afraid not, man. This time, I'm done for good. This time, I truly am walking away. Because I'm tired of being bullied. I'm tired of being shamed. Shamed for the stuff that I try to build. Stuff that I try to do for myself. Being able to provide for my family. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of waking up every fucking day and all I see is negativity. Every time I wake up, all I see, another bullying message, another bullying comment. I didn't sign up to be targeted by you faggot ass trolls. I didn't sign up to be a puppet to you bitch ass cowards. I signed up to make a living off what I love. I didn't sign up to be attacked. I didn't sign up to be bullied or backstabbed or betrayed. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up to be fucking bullied by you bitch ass cowards. I didn't sign up for that. What I signed up for was to do what I love and make a living from it. That's what I signed up for. I signed up to make a difference in someone's life. People like me who have been bullied by people like you. People like me who are the underdogs. People like me who get bullied every day by people like you. Hey Rocco, suck my dick, faggot. I ain't no goddamn coward, boy. So sit your faggot ass the fuck down, you little bitch ass nigger lover. Sit your fucking ignorant bitch ass down, boy. Sit your ignorant fucking ass down. And no, I'm far from okay. I'm not okay.
Another stream began either very late that night or very early the following morning, with Chance, who had left YouTube for good 3 times that day, returning to YouTube to apologize for his actions in the prior stream. He claimed that his life had been ruined by Kate 4 months prior, despite it having been 3 months at the time of recording. He began to describe the trolls and their actions, claiming that multiple people had tried to kill him, which was entirely false. He then referenced Lexi, his deceased ex-girlfriend, claiming that he had just recently heard of the news of her death after Kate had catfished him. This was a lie, as Chance had previously discussed Lexi's death on stream with Skull Kid as far back as 2020 and had not seemed deeply affected by it in any way prior to his attempts to use it for sympathy following his exposure as a predator. This can be heard at the 31-minute mark in part 6 of this very documentary.
First off, I want to apologize for the way that I acted in the last 2 streams. The stuff that I did was not cool, but there's a lot more going on than you guys seem to think. As you guys are probably already aware, 4 months ago, my life changed forever. 4 months ago, my life went from a normal life to a living, breathing, never-ending nightmare. Quite literally in every sense of the word. And over those 4 months, I've had so much happen to me. Stuff that you guys can't even begin to fathom. 4 months ago, I was entrapped. And I fell for a troll that I shouldn't have. And ever since then, I have been bullied. I have been harassed. My family's lives have been threatened many times. We've had haters of mine come up to our house and try to kill me. We've had to call the police numerous times to have these people that have tried to kill me escorted away. Now, imagine all of that. Imagine going through all of that. And then during that 4 months, finding out that the love of your life, that was supposed to be your wife, passed away a year prior. And then having to deal with that on top of what's already going on. And then having to deal with people bullying you every time you do a live stream. That has been my life every day for the last 4 months. And it's not just Kate, it's several people. People like Rumor Research. People like Tonic and Sales. People that just genuinely don't like me for whatever reason. Imagine reading negative comments for 4 months straight and trying to ignore them. Imagine wrongfully being called a pedophile and trying to ignore it day in and day out, day in and day out, all while you're trying to make a life for yourself, doing what you enjoy doing. Imagine fighting to do something that you want to do. Imagine that you want to do poetry for a living or you want to do art for a living. Okay, and you work every day for that and you put out your own merchandise shop and you make some good sales off of it. And then people come in and continuously shut you down and take that shit away from you. Imagine people making merchandise with your face on it without your permission or knowledge. Imagine people doing that to you and then making a site like Kiwi Farms and just completely humiliating and dehumanizing and belittling you.
Chance went live only once on July 28th to perform a memorial show for Joey Jordison, a deceased former member of multiple bands, most notably Slipknot, who had passed away just 2 days prior. Chance claimed that he had seen Slipknot live, which was most likely a false claim, and for some reason cited pro wrestler Malachi Black, who at the time went by Aleister Black, before claiming that he was close friends with multiple employees of the WWE. Chance then claimed that he had spoken personally with Joey Jordison prior to his death, and that Joey had given him advice on how to deal with the trolls. All of these claims were, of course, delusional. Chance then launched into an hour's worth of Slipknot covers, beginning with the 2004 hit song Duality.
Now, just want to say that this is not something I had initially planned. I had not initially planned on doing a memorial show. I had actually planned on taking some time off to get better, to get my mental health back where it needs to be, and to work on some other projects and step away from this channel for a while. But after I got the initial news of legendary drummer Joey Jordison from Slipknot's passing, I knew I had to do something to pay my respects, not only to one of the most prolific and greatest drummers of all time, but to somebody who has been to a Slipknot concert, who's, had their music help me, along with people like the WWE superstar Aleister Black, who, as you guys know, I'm very good friends with, many WWE superstars through Instagram, as well as many bands through Instagram as well. And Joey was always one of those ones that he didn't care who you were. If you were a fan, he would take the time to sit down and talk with you. And when I told him about the situation that I was dealing with a couple weeks ago, he really shared something with me that I will always carry with me, which is to not let the hatred get to you. Because you can do one of two things. You can either let that hatred consume you and spread negativity and spew evil and spew monstrosity across the world and make people feel worse than they already do. Or you can spread love and kindness and caring and understanding and try to understand what that person is going through. Even though you might not relate to that problem entirely, you could still take the time to understand what that person is going through, because sometimes even just having a stranger to talk to or just an ear to listen to means so much to so many people, especially people like myself who do get bullied on a daily basis and who do get bashed on and belittled and drugged down into the dirt by random people that don't even know you. So I'd like to dedicate this show right here to the legendary motherfucking drummer of Slipknot. Rest in peace, Joey. This whole show is for you, man. I put my fingers into my eyes. It's the only
On the 29th, Chance went live in his darkened bedroom, reciting a monologue and attempting to sound ominous before launching into an hour's worth of vocal covers as well as so-called original songs.
I see. I see the dark. The dark that sits behind my eyes, where the demons reside. The raven weeps as the grim reaper carries my soul back to where it was once before. Am I a man? Or am I a ghost? There's only one way to know as my soul flies with the weeping raven. I transcend my soul to the dark world below.
As the stream rolled on, trolls flooded the chat with negativity, eventually causing Chance to abruptly cut the music and begin yelling at them and calling them homophobic slurs. He addressed his moderator, Serendipity, advising her and everyone in the chat that he was leaving YouTube for the 4th time in 2 days.
You know what? Fuck it. I won't even do a goddamn show because of you fucking trolls. I'm tired of this shit, man. It's ridiculous. I can't even put on a goddamn show without you stupid faggots getting in the way. So fuck it. I won't do a show. No, Saren, don't do it. You know what? Fuck it. Since you trolls want this channel so badly, you can have it. All my mods and all my friends, as of this moment, you can kiss this channel goodbye for good. I'm done. This channel, gone. I'm tired of this shit. You trolls want this fucking channel so badly, you can fucking have it. Because as soon as this stream ends, I'm deleting this channel because I'm tired of this. Since you don't want to let me live my life, then fine. You can have my fucking channel. I'm done. I'm done fighting all of you. I'm done fighting you trolls. I'm done fighting you. I'm done trying to do shows to help people. I'm sick of it. So you trolls and all my mods, every one of you can kiss this channel goodbye for good. Because I'm tired of this. So if you trolls want my channel that badly, fuck it. You can have it. I'm done. You guys ruin every motherfucking thing and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of holding on to a channel that I should have killed off a long time ago. I should have killed this channel off a long time ago. And now, looking back, I regret that I didn't finish the job and pull the trigger. But as of right now, I'm pulling that trigger. So all you trolls, fuck you. And to all my mods, I'm sorry that it has to be this way. But I'm done. So Sarah, you ain't gotta worry about unmodding everyone. You ain't gotta worry about unmodding anybody. Because as of right now, consider this channel dead. Consider this channel in the ground, buried, destroyed. So if you guys are going to say your goodbyes to this channel, you may as well do it now. You may as well say your goodbyes to this channel right the fuck now. Because after this, I'm going back to the way that I was, being private, doing my poetry work. So if you're going to say goodbye to this channel, say goodbye now. Because as soon as the stream's done, I'm ending it.
Chance, who had just left YouTube, returned to YouTube later that day, going live to explain his reason for leaving. Chance said that he was tired of being trolled and tired of having his reputation ruined, claiming that he didn't deserve this treatment. He claimed that all he wanted was to be left alone, despite constantly urging people to come after him and constantly making death threats toward people. Chance again claimed that he had taken responsibility for his predatory actions, despite blaming his actions on Kate every single time that he addressed them.
I know many of you are probably wondering, why the sudden leave? Why did I leave all of a sudden from my main channel? Why am I leaving Discord? I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I have answers for those questions. One of them being was the events that took place earlier this morning. When I was trying to do a live show to promote my poetry and art channel, everybody in the comments was, fighting amongst each other. And I got tired of it. And I'll be straight up honest with you all. I'm tired of being trolled. I'm tired of every brand new channel that I make being attacked by the trolls and ruining my reputation, not only as a poet, not only as a writer, but as an artist, as somebody that enjoys creating. Okay, I don't deserve any of that. And the negativity got to be too much, so I felt like I had to leave. I felt like I did what I had to do. I felt like I did what I had to do to leave. And the best thing for me to do was to get rid of that negativity, which meant getting rid of that channel. And you people that say I need to understand something, no. You need to understand something. I did not ask to be trolled. I did not ask for any of this. All I asked for was to be left alone in peace. That's all I have ever asked, was to be left alone to my own devices. Let me create my artwork. Let me show you guys what I can truly do when I'm not being harassed or being attacked or being bullied. Yes, part of it I may have brought on myself with the underage crap, with the being trolled and tricked. That part may be true, but I'm not the only one to blame. Certain individuals are to blame as well. Certain individuals who lied just to get a laugh are to blame as well. And they are the ones that refuse to take responsibility for their actions, as I have done. And for any of you out there that say, I did not take responsibility for my actions, I say this: you're very wrong. If I did not take responsibility for my actions, then why have I come out in the past multiple times and say that I was wrong and acknowledge what I did was wrong? Why did I come out and say that I apologize for those things? Why did I come out and say that if I did not take ownership of that? So yes, I do acknowledge and take responsibility for what I did. But some of you that have trolled me refuse to take responsibility for yourselves and your actions and what you have done. I did not ever ask to be bullied. I did not ask to be harassed. I did not ask to be trolled. All I asked was that you guys give me a very fair chance to do what I love. That's all I've ever asked for, was to be able to do my artwork, do my poetry, do stuff that I enjoy, and make a very real living from that. That's all I've ever asked for, was to be able to make a living doing what I truly enjoy while giving you guys videos and content that you enjoy as well. I mean, how is that so much to ask for? Like, is that really too much to ask for? To be able to do what I enjoy and what I love without being harassed or bullied every 5 seconds? Like, is that too much to ask for?
The same day, Chance uploaded a poem to YouTube with a background depicting a painted face and somber piano music playing as the words scrolled at a pace much too rapid for most viewers to read the poem. In the early hours of the 30th, Chance began a stream to clarify that trolls were not fans of his, as they had only tried to halt his progress as an artist. He then laid down one single rule for his new YouTube channel, advising the viewers that there would be no trolling or negativity allowed on the channel. Chance made it known that he would be deleting negative comments on the spot, as he, quote, did not have time for trolls. He said this despite having spent the vast majority of his time for the past 2 years going back and forth with trolls by choice. Chance also claimed that he was on YouTube to do his job and called himself an athlete.
I wanted to speak on something that needs to be spoke on. That a lot of people have been telling me that I personally do not believe in. And that is that trolls are, fans. Well, I disagree. Because let me ask you this. If trolls were really fans, then why would trolls try to stop my progression? Why would trolls try to keep me from succeeding? Think about it. Now, with that being said, I know many of you by now know about my poetry and art channel, The Weeping Raven. And there is one rule that I am going to lay down. There is to be no trolling on that channel at all. If I see any kind of negativity or any kind of trolling on that channel, your comment will be deleted. I do not care who you are. I do not care what community you come from. Because to be very honest with you, I am tired of being trolled and people telling me that trolls are my fans when they are not. That is a lie. I do not enjoy being trolled. I do not enjoy being bullied. And the same goes for this channel. If I see you being negative in any way, your comment will be deleted. I do not have time for trolls. I do not have time for ignorance. And I do not have time at all for childish games. Or I got rid of my old channel because of all the negativity. There was too much of it. But this is my chance to start over new without being harassed. So I would very much appreciate it if you guys would please follow what I say and stop the trolling. I am not here to be trolled. I am not here to be part of the troll community. I am not here to be harassed. I am here to do my job as a YouTuber, a gamer, as an artist, and make money doing what I enjoy. And if you cannot, at least have the decency to follow what I ask, then you're gone. I take my craft very seriously. And I know some of you guys hate what I do, and I get that. But I am not here to be trolled. As an athlete, I am here to do my job. Now, as I said, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be harsh. But I am tired of being trolled and attacked every 5 seconds of the day. I do not deserve it, and I do not want it. So if you are going to troll, then leave. You are not welcome here.
Chance went live again soon after this to display his athletic ability by playing a racing video game. He spent the entire stream rambling about the trolls, who, again, he didn't have time for.
And like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not. I know a lot of y'all seem to think that, I'm being an asshole by having mods and this and that and the other. But, I just don't like the negativity on my channel. I don't want it or need it. Because that's not the kind of attention that I want. I want good attention, positive attention. You know what I mean?
Another stream began hours later, with Chance saying that Music Biz Marty was attempting to, quote, steer him from the path. He clarified that this was in reference to a message he had received from Marty on Discord, another platform he had supposedly left, asking him if he would rather make money doing something he didn't enjoy or make no money doing things he did enjoy. Chance began listing examples to prove that his hard work would one day pay off, comparing himself to Michael Jordan, Vincent van Gogh, the Romans, The Rock, Olympians, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Mr. Beast. He made it clear that he would not be giving up on his dreams before addressing a troll named Beanie Boy in the chat, insulting him multiple times, calling him a, quote, dick-face little jerkhead. Chance said that the more quickly someone achieved his success, the faster they would fail, and that he did not want to be doing so himself.
It appears that we have people that are trying to steer me from the path. People like Marty, once again, for the millionth time, trying to steer me from the path. Because, if you may or may not know, today I was sick, so I was laying in bed, working on some poetry, watching some TV, relaxing, and checking my social media. Well, as I was checking my social media today, I got a message from Marty on Discord. And he asked me this, which, I will be fair, is a valid question. Would I rather do what I love and not get paid, or give in to the devil and get paid for doing something I'm not very big on doing? Well, here's the thing. Nothing worth doing is ever easy. You know what? Fuck this thing. I got this thing charged up enough. I'm good. Nothing worth doing is ever easy, man. Michael Jordan didn't become the world's best basketball player overnight. Vincent Van Gogh didn't become the world's best artist overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. The Rock didn't become a WWE champion overnight. All the people that you see in the Olympics, they didn't become Olympians overnight. No, they had to work at it. Everybody who's ever made something of themselves has had to work hard at it, has had to bust their ass for it. Jacksepticeye didn't become a top YouTube celebrity overnight. He had to work at it. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Mr. Beast, they all had to work at it. They didn't become instantly famous overnight. No, they had to work at it. So if you think for a second, hombre, that I'm gonna fucking sit there and do something I don't love and get paid, no. That's not happening. Because that path leads me right back to the way that I was 24 hours ago. And I'm not about that shit. I'm about being who I need to be, who I should have always been the entire time. Going back to my roots and being who I need to be. And look, we got a joker in the house. And nobody, let me answer you, let me respond to you with this, Beanie Boy. And no one ever got anywhere by being an asshole like you. Nobody ever got anywhere by being a dick-faced little jerkhead like you, man. That negativity ain't gonna get you very far, pal. Just saying. So, if I were you, I would cut the bullshit. Because right now you're looking pretty stupid. Being an ignorant jerk ain't gonna get you very far. Matter of fact, being an ignorant little asshole like you gets you this. Would anyone else like to test me tonight? Because I'm feeling in the mood to get rid of some trolls. So if you think for 1 minute that I'm going to give in, I'm not. I would rather do what I love and not get paid for years. I would rather do what I love and not get paid and work my ass off to get there, rather than take the quick road. Because taking the quick road leads to quick money, which means a very, very fast failure. Because the quicker you get up there, the harder you fall and the faster you fail. And I'm not about that. I plan on not failing. I plan on building myself up correctly, doing what I need to do. And if you can't handle that, well then, I guess there's no place for you here. And like I said last night, I don't believe that trolls are secret fans. I believe they're just assholes that are sad with their lives.
Chance kicked off the 31st of July by painting an art piece using the Flame Painter Pro software on his computer. He was accompanied by music from Italian rapper Enigma, who he falsely claimed that he was good friends with.
To start things off today, I wanted to give you guys a nice little preview, so to speak, of what you guys can expect on my brand new channel, The Weeping Raven. What kind of strange, weird, abstract art you guys can expect? What strange, textured art, weird art, all that kind of stuff. So I figured I would kick back with y'all this morning on Flame Painter 3 Pro and do some textured art for you guys, and just hang out. And it wouldn't be a stream without my good friend Enigma's brand new album, Parallel Universe, playing in the back. So, without further ado, if you are new to this channel, do not forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. And with that being said, let's get this started, shall we?
The rest of the day was mostly uneventful, but that evening Chance went live to again address his predatory actions, stating that he would be proving his innocence once and for all. For some reason, he spoke in some sort of strange accent for select words as he rambled on, asking who the quote, real pedophile was in the situation. He attempted to imply that Kate was a predator due to having supposedly sent him an image of a child during her catfishing endeavor. This was almost certainly false, and only served to make Chance himself look worse because he was acknowledging that he had sent explicit material to someone he saw as a child, should his claims be true. As he ranted, Chance's bedroom light went out, causing him to have to climb onto his bed to fix it, and subsequently having to jump to hit it after it went out a second time. After he thanked the light for staying on, he claimed that he had proven his innocence and would now rest his case.
For the past several months, people have been calling me a pedophile due to the trolling that I fell for. And for a short time, people believed it. But I'm here to prove my innocence once and for all. Let me ask you this, and this is a very vital question. Who is the true pedophile? Is it myself, the one that fell for the troll? Or is it the one that went looking for the image of the underage child to do the trolling? Now, fake or not, that image was of an underage child. Only a true pedophile would sink so low as to go looking for an image of an underage child on the internet and edit it to make it child pornographic. And then proceed to use that image. While yes, what I did may have been wrong, but which is worse? The person that fell for the troll, or the person that went looking for the image of the underage child to initiate that troll? Damn white. I would say the answer is pretty clear cut, ladies and gentlemen. I think we all know who the real pedophile is here, which is Masshole Reports. Now let me fix this damn light. There we go. Sam, thank you. Yeah, that is true, but since people want to continue to drag this on, I figured I would make a very good point about all of this. I say the answer is pretty clear cut, ladies and gentlemen. I rest my case. So Masshole Reports, look in the mirror when you call somebody a pedophile. Look in the mirror, because you're going to be staring at one, which is you. You're the real pedophile, not me.